Well, I think one of my favorite things about my dad is that every once in a while when I stay at my parents' house, he'll wake up at 2 a.m. before my shift with me and make me pancakes. So we celebrated today at the Mallards game and saw mostly dry conditions in Madison. A few sprinkles rolled through earlier this evening, and we're continuing to see some shower activity, especially in the southwestern corner of the state. But we're going to be mostly dry overnight. But tomorrow night, a different story. We're talking about some strong to severe storms across many parts of Wisconsin. This green, that's a level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather. Closer to Eau Claire, we're in that yellow. That's a level 2 out of 5. And areas just to the east of Minneapolis under a level 3 out of 5 risk. So that's where we're seeing that stronger chance for some stronger and severe storms. But it's not going to pick up right away in our Monday. By around 5-6 o'clock in the morning, some widespread rainfall in the southwestern corner. Could hear a little bit of thunder along with that, but that's not the main severe threat that we're tracking. Showers continue for your Monday morning commute before we actually dry up for the afternoon. But notice that cloud cover also decreasing, especially for the northwestern portion of the state. That solar heating going to allow for some stronger storms to develop later on. That starts right around 6 o'clock for the Eau Claire area. You can see this line of storms making its way in from the northwest. That's going to continue through, and that finishes up in Eau Claire shortly before 10 o'clock, but it's reaching Wausau and La Crosse by 9 p.m. and that's when we're starting to see some of those thunderstorms in those areas. Madison doesn't see that line until a little bit later in your Monday night. By that time, Eau Claire already cleared up. That's shortly before midnight. But notice as it continues to make its way east and areas in the southern portion of the state, going to see that become a little bit more isolated. So those stronger or severe storms that we could be seeing in southern Wisconsin going to be pretty few and far between, whereas in Eau Claire and Wausau and La Crosse areas looking at some of a more widespread chance of those stronger storms. Now, all severe weather is possible, especially in the Eau Claire area. So we're talking tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds. But as we make our way east closer to La Crosse, Wausau, and Madison, just tracking the potential for that large hail and damaging winds. We'll clear up actually for our Tuesday morning, but come Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, tracking another possibility for some stronger storms across the state. By that time that the initial chance of severe weather for this week is over, we're looking early Tuesday morning. Some of those highest rainfall totals where we're planning on seeing those strongest storms. So Wausau area looking at around an inch, Lone Rock looking at over 2 inches possible due to some heavier downpours that we're expecting there. Prairie du Chien right around an inch as well. Eau Claire shortly under an inch. So that's where we're at in terms of that rainfall. Temperatures for tomorrow going to be warming up. 80 degrees are high for our Monday in Wausau, 82 in Eau Claire. La Crosse gets up to 84 degrees to start off our work week. Madison also up to a high of 84. And remember, we're tracking the potential for stronger or severe storms for your Tuesday night into Wednesday as well. We're going to continue to keep an eye on that as we get closer. Thunderstorms continue through your Wednesday, but then the end of this work week looking nice and sunny as temperatures stay in the 80s.